Hi, and welcome back to our kitchen. This is Barb from My Nana's Apron, and I'm going to do a recipe. It's called Easy Crispy Onion Bites. And first of all, we want to do the dipping sauce first. We have a dipping sauce, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 3/4 of a cup of sour cream. Now this is lactose-free sour cream. I'll show you the container in a minute. Lactate. Your store will sell other ones. This is lactose-free. Some of them have dairy-free. And then we're going to do a couple tablespoons of mayonnaise. Doesn't matter which mayonnaise you use. Get a little bit more because it won't come out of the, here it is. Okay, and then we're going to do we're going to do 2 teaspoons of horseradish. Now I don't want you using the horseradish cream. There's a difference. This is just plain horseradish. It's called prepared horseradish. These measuring spoons get away from me sometimes. And then we're going to use some ketchup. And I'm going to use a tablespoon of that. And then I need a little bit of salt. This is kosher salt. I just did a pinch. And we're going to mix it all together. And we're going to get this done and put it in the refrigerator until we're done with our onion bites. So I'm going to do a little sprinkle of smoked paprika on the top. Whoops. I guess I better mix that through. There you go. First we're going to do the onion batter, and in here I have a tablespoon of cornmeal, and it's corn grits or cornmeal. So I got that in there. I'm going to add 2 cups of onions, chopped or diced I should say, and right now this is 1st of July, so that's when you can go to the grocery store and get Vidalia onions, and they're sweeter than any onions you have ever tasted. They come out once a year, and they come from Georgia, so you get them while you can. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bunch of them and chop them up and freeze them. So that's the onions. And then in here I have half a teaspoon of pepper, teaspoon of salt, a little bit of cayenne pepper, a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and half a teaspoon of baking powder. So I'll put that in there. And then here I have some cornstarch, and I'm going to put a teaspoon of that, or just maybe a tablespoon of that, into the batter. Okay, a tablespoon of cornstarch. That gives it some more crunchiness. Okay, here I have a 1/3 of a cup of gluten-free flour, and you can use any that you like. I know there's a lot of people that don't like some and like others, so you use your favorite brand. And then I got to get a tablespoon to stir this with. There we go. Got the Big Daddy. Okay, here's the flour, and then I've got a half a cup of milk. I'm going to put a little bit at a time. Stir it all up and make this batter. And we're going to fry these in vegetable oil today in my electric skillet. But let's get this done first. Got to get it all mixed in there. It's going to be sort of like onion fritters. Make sure you stir it really good. I'll be back. Okay, we've got our batter ready for to fry, and we're going to get our electric skillet and our oil heated up, and we'll be right back. Okay, the oil got hot enough now. I have a skillet here that's pretty big, so if you have a smaller pot or whatever you're going to fry these in, you don't need as much oil as I did. So I probably went a cup and a half on that, maybe 2 cups. So we have our batter ready to go, and I'm going to use a cookie scooper. And what you can see down in here, I don't know if you can see it or not, I put a piece of onion down in there to know when my oil is hot enough. So I'm going to start dropping them in there. And you want to go 3 minutes on each side to cook the onions. So we'll let those go for about 3 minutes, and then we're going to flip them. So if you could please subscribe and push the like button, and please tell me where you're viewing from, because I need comments in my comment section to get monetized. I'm still trying to get there, so I appreciate it if you could do that. It'll help more than you know. Okay, I'm flipping them again just to make sure that they're cooked. They smell and look so yummy. And the batter's hard. It feels like the onions are cooked by pushing down on one of them. They feel soft. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on here and fry another batch. Okay, everything's done. I did the first batch at 350 degrees, and I came out with this one. Wasn't up to my liking because it wasn't crispy enough. So I did the second batch at 400 degrees. Now the difference on your stove would be probably medium high as opposed to high. I don't know how to explain it, but on a skillet like that, it's 350 or 400. Just if you have one of those thermometers, just test your oil. And they came out crispier. And let me taste one right now. I'm going to take one of the older ones because they're super hot. Tell your family not to just grab one because inside is super hot. And dip it in our dipping sauce. Very good. You can do this for an appetizer or whatever you want. And if you want double, like I said, double the ingredients. And thanks for coming. And if you are a subscriber, we love you. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Thank you. See you next time. We love you.